What up? So you might know this channel mostly for pickup videos and collection videos, but sometimes in order to grow better, you need to let go of some stuff that you don't care so much. And I reached this point. I'm currently right now in this reevaluating, reorganizing phase. I'm watching right now Ghost in the Shell, and man, watching DVDs on the CRT television is just sick. I'm telling you, it's a whole different level. Like sadly, with the phone, the static and everything looks weird, but I'm telling you, like, such a dope quality when you're watching those OG anime movies on the CRT television. It's a whole different level, man. But back to the games. This video is just gonna be me reflecting on the collection I'm doing right now. I'm reevaluating everything, and I come to the conclusion that I'm gonna let go of some really good amount of games, which I'm gonna show you in a second. This is right now my ps2 collection. I have let go of some. I just take out those boxes from Artanelico. I had a collector's edition box. Also Sakura Wars. Here's Sakura Wars. It has a huge manual though, it doesn't fit, so I just put it there. And the Mana Khemia, and this is not Mana Khemia, this is Magna Carta, but also had a big box, and I took care of that. And Mana Khemia, man, I really want to have the second game as well in my collection. So yeah, this year was crazy with the PS2. I got so many heavy hitter games, like Sakura Wars you have seen already, but I also got Samurai Western. This is a dope game. I got also Shadow Hearts. I thought this was a horror game, but then I found out lately that this is actually an RPG game, or an RPG trilogy. Some stuff I haven't really made up my mind yet. For example, the Shining series. Now I got Shining Tears and Shining Force Neo. I didn't really like those two, but Shining Force X was a fire game. I really enjoy this one. So, and I'm one of those guys, I don't like to have only one of a trilogy. I need to have the entire trilogy in my shelf, otherwise, I don't know, I just, don't like that. I also have, Red Ninja, man. This was a fire game. This was one of my childhood games, and I bought a brand new sealed copy, man. One of the most wanted games in my collection, or wanted game that I really wanted to have in my collection. And yeah, it's dope. I also got the Wild Arms games. So like the Wild Arms, like the big box of Wild Arms, I kept because the standalone disc game doesn't have the title on the spine. It looked weird, so I kept that. And also with Star Ocean, I think because it fits still perfectly fine. And in one of those rows, they're fitting 10 games. So even if you have this box, you still have 10 games. And yeah, also got Silent Hill 3. So yeah, but I still want to grab a few more, and I decided to get rid of some stuff. My PS1 collection is now here. Here's my PS5 collection. I got Fighting Force. Oh, this game, by the way, this was re-released, right? They re-released this on PS5 and Switch as a collection or something. Even physically, limited run released them. I always wonder, like, since indie developers are releasing games with PS1 graphics, I wonder why are they not just making an indie studio and let them make a third game with a similar style, right? But yeah, no. Got here the PS3 games. The PS3 games, I'm also gonna let go of some stuff. For example, the fall games, but I'm gonna make a video first. I'm gonna make a PS Talk video first, and then I'm gonna let some of that stuff out. So, all right, let me show you the games that I'm actually gonna get rid of. They're here. So yeah, let me talk through them. First game is Crash Tag Team Racing. I still have my PS1 game, but for me personally, those kart racing games like Diddy Kong Racing or Mario Kart or whatever, my best memories are literally me playing with friends or family. So when I play them alone, they really bore me off quickly, and it's just not the same playing them. I think this was also remake, so if I really feel the need to go with Crash again, then definitely gonna grab the remake or so. This is gonna be crazy, because it's a cool game. But I do own this for the Dreamcast. I do have this for the Dreamcast and for the GameCube, and I don't feel the need to have this again. So it's here's my Dreamcast collection right now. Where is it? There it is. Crazy Taxi. So, and that's the version that I play. If I play the game. So I don't feel to have this again. So, Demon Stone. This game was also really good. I bought this game blindly, and without checking the internet, I went home with it. I played it. I actually really enjoy it. This one was very similar to where is it now? This one, Lord of the Rings. If you enjoyed this one here, you're gonna enjoy this one too, man. I don't know why, but after beating the game, I checked the internet, and apparently nobody really likes this game. It has horrible reviews, and most people say this game is trash, but I enjoy it. Now the reason I'm getting rid of it is because I do have this already on the Xbox Classic, so that's the only reason why. Lumines Plus. I shared my story with this game on my pickup video. I picked this game up for $6.99. And the reason for that was because I had unfinished business with this game. There was a time where you actually needed this game to hack your PlayStation Portable, and that was in summer 2007. I was on vacation in Spain, in Madrid. It was 40 degrees outside, and my dumbass was running around looking for this game on the PSP. That was just like a short time though. A month later or a few weeks later, you could install a custom firmware without this game, and it was out of sight, out of mind. And then when I spotted it again, I was like, yo, wait a minute, I never played actually this game. And yeah, it's funny because they remastered this game for the PS4, so yeah, I don't need this. Then Midnight Club Street Racing. People are a big fan of the series, and it's actually good, but I'm just not so much into street racing. I wouldn't mind having Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, but I don't know. I have one for the Xbox Classic, so that's okay. I don't need to have so many games, from that caliber. Motocross Mania 3. This is gonna hurt me personally a little bit, because this was one of the first games that I added to the collection. Because most of the early games that I bought, when I started collecting games, those games, they had some flaws because I didn't care at all. Like when I started collecting games, I didn't care at all of the condition, like I didn't care if the manual was missing, the disc was half rotted. I didn't care at all. I just wanted to have the game. So some of those games I rebought them later in better condition, but this one I never did. And yeah, I'm gonna let it go because it's the same thing. I replayed this recently, and yeah, I don't know, I don't feel like it. So this is also something that people might not understand, because Serious Sam is awesome. I think they released a collection not that long ago. I might grab that, but I just definitely outgrow this a little bit. I just played this recently just to check if I really like this or not, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm over this now. So, but yeah, it's a fun game, but it's just simply, I think I just outgrow this a little bit. Spider-Man. For two reasons. First and foremost, this is I just didn't really like this game so much. I have the Xbox 360 version. I had a burnt copy of this game for the Xbox 360, and I was just I think the Xbox 360 version runs and looks better, not by a little actually. And this game has some marks on the disc, and I don't know. If I really need this game again, I'm gonna grab the 360 version. So yeah, I only care for those games here, like the Spider-Man games, from the movie. I want to have a black label of this: Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, and Ultimate Spider-Man. Those are the ones that I just really wanted and I have. I don't need the other ones. Then the Splinter Cell series. Don't get me wrong. I love Splinter Cell. Michael Ironside is and always gonna be Sam Fisher for me. But horrible ports on the PS2. They are just horrible. And it's funny because I played them back in the day as a kid, and I just was, oh my god, they're amazing. And then I replayed them and I was like, those ports are horrible, man. Why did I even play and enjoy this back then? You know, it's just like nostalgia is a hell of a thing, you know, like everything, your memories are saved in 4K and 60 FPS, but you know, when you replay some of those games, you're gonna figure out that some of that stuff has aged like sour milk, man. But yeah, then I have Need for Speed Carbon. I just don't care for this game either. I played a few minutes, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's in really dope condition, but I don't care for that game. Fantasy Star Universe. I played this for about 10 hours. After the second or the third hour, I was already not really enjoying this much. And I don't know, I think it's because I really enjoyed Fantasy Star Universe on the Dreamcast, which I also only enjoyed that much because of the online thing. It was my first online experience with a video game, and I was sitting around in the lobby mostly talking to people. And because of that, I kind of like tried to force myself to like this. But I just, after 10 hours, I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? You know, I don't like this game, so nah, this is gonna be out of here. So I know people really enjoy this, but I just don't. I don't care for this game. And last but not least is Virtua Fighter 4, because I have Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution right there. So yeah. So yeah, this is the stack of PS2 games that I'm getting rid of. This is the PS4 games that I'm gonna get rid of. You know, It Takes Two. I will not play this game ever again. I personally didn't enjoy it. I know it got like a lot of Game of the Year awards, but I don't like this game, not at all. I'm gonna give it to a friend of mine. His wife is pregnant, so they can play this game here. Because that's what this game was made for, to play this game with your girlfriend or with your wife or whatever, because you know they two are kind of like a marriage couple and they're going to a divorce or something and then eventually fight against this. I don't know, the riddles were so lame, and yeah, I don't know. Borderlands, I just can't get into Borderlands, man. I don't know. This one is still brand new sealed, and I have a very biased opinion about the game, because last time I played Borderlands was on the Xbox 360 split screen with a friend of mine, and maybe that was a really bad idea. Maybe I should play this game alone, but I remember that I played that and I was nearly falling asleep, and I was like, I will never play this boring game again. But it's super popular, so I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna regret this in the future, selling this, but right now I don't care at all. Mafia 3, because I have that definitive collection where it includes all the games, so this one is also brand new seal, and you know, there might be a fan out there who's probably giving me a penny for that. Ratchet and Clank, I'm just not a Ratchet and Clank guy. I do like the PS5 game, that was a really good game, and I wouldn't mind having that HD collection on PS3, but I don't really care at all for this PS4 game right there. So yeah, I'm letting go. It's sealed, it's just the shrink wrap is broken here. But yeah, Death Stranding, because I love the second game, and I'm gonna buy that physically because I only have it digitally, and I might gonna grab the director's cut of the first game again. But so if I play it ever again, it's gonna be on PS5 anyways. Yeah, the first game wasn't that great in my opinion, but the second I love it, but the first I don't care that much, so I'm gonna let it go, because you know, if I play it again, it's gonna be the director's cut. So yeah. Then Asterix and Obelix, Slap Them All. This is a fire game. It's a really fire game, but I'm planning to get myself that Maxi collection in the future, which includes 6 games. Slap Them All, Slap Them On 2, and a bunch of other games that got remastered. So yeah, I'm gonna let that go. And Singeon, it's a roguelite RPG game, top down. And the thing is, when I see this symbol on the case, P Cube, I buy them blindly because they have released so many fire games, but this one wasn't it. So I didn't really enjoy that much. So yeah, again with the PS3, I'm gonna get rid of some of those games too. It's just gonna be a matter of time. This is how I have everything sorted out. I don't want to go with the camera through the rest of the room because I have a bunch of stuff lying around. And yeah, the top is like that. And I wanna add here a Mindy, clean Mindy PS1 box. So because then it would represent all the games that this shelf has right now. I'm gonna make a PS3 talk video where I'm going through my library because PS3 has right now the spotlight. So I'm gonna go through my like I did with the PS4, and then I'm gonna drop another pickup video, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye.